So welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kisiwa and I share content on study abroad and scholarship opportunities. So if you're interested in such content, please hit on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any opportunity. So today I'm going to take you through a university in Canada that accepts low GPA. They have scholarship opportunities and you pay low tuition. In fact, I can say it is the number one university in Canada that accepts low tuition fee for their masters and undergraduate programs. Okay, so the university is Memorial University, located in Newfoundland and Labrador, and this is the homepage of the university. Taking a look at the undergraduate program, they have business related programs, education related programs, engineering, human kinetics and recreation, humanities and social sciences, medicine, music, nursing, pharmacy, science, social work, and they have online programs as well. Okay, so these are the programs they offer um, to both international and domestic students. Now, in terms of scholarship at the undergraduate level, there is the International Entrance Scholarship. Now, upon admission, Memorial University offers international students opportunity to receive scholarships and awards as funding will allow. You will automatically be considered, not a guarantee, and we'll come to that, for an entrance scholarship if you meet the eligibility requirement. That means no additional application is necessary. Now, it's not guaranteed because if you don't meet the eligibility criteria to be selected for the scholarship, then you might not be benefit from the entrance scholarship. So you might gain admission all right, but you might not get the scholarship. There is also international transfer student scholarship available. Okay, so the entrance scholarship comes in the form of these as listed here. So if you meet the criteria, you can win any of the scholarship in this scholarship program, so or scholarship awards. Moving on to the graduate studies, they have a couple of programs at the master's and PhD level. So it comes in the form of humanities and social sciences, interdisciplinary programs, professional programs, sciences. They have online programs as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the particular program under these faculties. So under humanities and social sciences, these are the programs available. I'll leave links to the university in the description. Kindly check it out. When you come to interdisciplinary programs, we also have these kind of programs. They also do have graduate diploma programs. Now, amazingly, graduate diploma programs are not awarded scholarship, but in this university, graduate diploma programs are given scholarship. And we'll take a look at some of the programs, okay? Professional programs are also listed here. Okay, and the sciences are also listed here. So these are the programs they offer. It's quite a number of programs. I can go through all of them. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at a master in management. Okay. There's an MSc or PhD level. So program description is here. It's a 2-year program and you can opt for either operations management, information system, general management, organizational behavior, or human resource. Same applies to PhD. A PhD is a 4-year program. Now, it's stated here that it's not necessary to secure a supervisor prior to applying. There's no need for you to secure or make contact with a supervisor before you apply to this university or to this program, to this program. So the minimum admission requirement is a bachelor's degree in an appropriate area of study with a minimum GMAT score of 600 and GRE of 310. If you're not from an English speaking country or you are not studying English, then you will have to write an English test. That is a standardized English test. The same applies to PhD students. Now, in terms of funding, okay, if you are admitted to the MSc, you receive a funding of 4,000 Canadian dollars, and PhD students receive 15,000 Canadian dollars as a funding. And in terms of tuition, MSc students pay between 1,074 to 1,611 per semester. That is your tuition fee for a semester, sorry. And there is an additional special fee, okay? So the special fee is 10,250 Canadian dollars. Now, this fee can be paid outright, or you can spread it within your 2 year study. Okay. Now, one thing about the university is you don't pay your tuition fee outright. So when you get something, I mean, when you work as an international student, you get your money, you can make a deposit till you are done paying your tuition fee. I mean, within the 2 years you're studying. So that is one great thing about Memorial University. Also, let's take a look at economics. So they do offer a graduate diploma and then Master of Arts in economics. And the minimum requirement is a bachelor's degree second class, and then you should have a valid GRE score report. The minimum score was not mentioned, so you can submit any score at all. In terms of funding, you will receive 8,331 Canadian dollars as funding for your tuition, and you'll be looking at paying either 710 per semester for graduate diploma, and between 1,074 to 2,218 per semester for Master of Arts in Economics. Now there is no special fee here, so this is the only fees you will be paying per semester for your study in this university for this program. Again, let's take a look at business administration. So under business administration, they have the graduate diploma in business administration, they have MBA, and then they have MBA in small enterprise and entrepreneurship. Okay, so let's take a look at the course description. Course description is here. Let's take a look at the admission requirements. So for MBA bachelor's degree, minimum GPA is 2.75 on a scale of 4. However, you have to write GMAT with at least 550 or a balanced GRE score at least 302. Okay, and then you also need 2 years full-time relevant work experience, two letter of reference, and for applicants whose prior university instruction was not in English, you have to demonstrate English language proficiency by writing TOEFL. Yes, by writing TOEFL or IELTS or Montel with the minimum scores here, as well as Duolingo. For the graduate diploma in business administration, the minimum GPA is 3.0 on a scale of 4, with at least 5 years of full-time work experience, two letters of reference, and for applicants whose prior university instruction was not in English, you have to write a test. For the MBA Small Enterprise and Entrepreneurship, minimum GPA is 2.75 on a scale of 4. GMAT with a minimum score of 550 and GRE with a minimum score of 302. Okay. Now, in terms of funding, there is an entrance scholarship for anybody who applies, and it is an automatic scholarship. And in terms of tuition, also, international students will pay 710 per semester for the graduate diploma in business administration. And for MBA, you'll be paying between 1,074 to 1,611 per semester. For the MBSC, you'll be paying 2,218 per semester. Well, the programs with 1 year duration usually pays match tuition for the semester. Okay, so that is it for this. Now let's move on to employment relations. There is also another program for those who are looking forward to practice in employment relations. So it's a full-time program, it's a 2 years program. The minimum requirement is minimum second class in appropriate area of study. No GRE, no GMAT. if you were not taught in English in your previous studies, you will need to prove an English language proficiency by writing TOEFL, IELTS, or Montel. So this is it. Now to the sciences, let's look at computer science. That's Master of Computer Science. And this program has three routes. So we have the research route, we have the thesis, and then we have the work term route. Okay. So, and then we have a PhD too as well. Now for this program, for those who are using the research route, you are strongly advised to connect with a faculty supervisor at the time of application, and you can find your supervisors through the link provided here. The minimum requirement is a minimum of 75% overall, and you are encouraged to submit a valid GRE score report. No minimum score was stated or mentioned here. In terms of funding, MSc thesis through that's those doing the research, they receive a funding of 16,000 Canadian dollars, and PhD students will receive 20,000 US dollars. And there are more funding also available. In terms of tuition fee, international students at the MSc level will be paying between 1,734 to 1,600 per semester, and PhD students will be paying 1,499 Canadian dollars per semester. And lastly, let's look at mathematics and statistics. Um, so with this program, at the master's level, they have the applied statistics. There's a master of applied statistics, and then master of science also available at the statistics and then the mathematics program. So the minimum requirement is a bachelor's degree, minimum second class honor, and that's for the applied statistics. For the MSc, minimum is second class, and then PhD is appropriate area of study. Okay, so this is the minimum admission requirements. No GRE or GMAT needed for the mathematics and statistics program. MSc students will receive funding of 12,925 Canadian dollars, and PhD students will receive 14,925 Canadian dollars. And in terms of tuition, you will be paying between 1,074 to 2,218 per semester for MAS and MSc. PhD will be paying 1,499 per semester. Okay, so this is basically all about Memorial University of Newfoundland and Labrador. And even if you're not able to secure funding, the tuition fee is very, very low. So admission is open to apply to this university. So if you have all documents, you can reach out to them and you start with your application process. Now, for the GRE GMAT, if you are in Ghana, I'll recommend Timeline Trust for you to go through the GRE and GMAT classes with them. They are very efficient and they'll walk you through every step. They will test you a couple of times before you write the final exam. Okay, so that is all for today's video. Thank you so much, and if you haven't subscribed, please do well to hit on the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to like the video, and see you in my next video. It's a bye for now.